Hi everyone, I'm Laurel Marie Hickey. Welcome to What's Blank Got to Do With It. Today's What's Blank topic, FHSA. So what's FHSA got to do with it? This one is a tricky one to say. It is a tax-free first home savings account, and it's brand new in 2023. The maximum annual contribution for your FHSA has an annual limit of $8,000 per year and a lifetime limit of $40,000. So you can carry forward any unused FHSA contribution room to the following year. The only tricky part is you can only have a maximum of 16 per year. So if you've missed a couple of years, it would take you a couple of years to be able to catch up on that room. Here's the really great thing. Your FHSA contributions are tax deductible and will allow you to reduce your taxable income in the year that you contribute. Here's the other great thing. Your investment income is tax exempt. So everything that the portfolio is generating inside of the FHSA is tax exempt. Withdrawals for the purchase of a first eligible property are not taxable. So when you take the money out to put it on your property, it's not taxable and you do not need to repay the money. How do you invest your portfolio? How do you invest your FHSA? It's accompanied by a wealth advisor. You can invest in a wide range of investment opportunities. So really check in with your wealth advisor because we do have solutions for the FHSA accounts. You must be between the ages of 18 and 71, as long as the age of majority that the province that you're in is 18. So this is a new registered plan that allows you to save money for a home and really check in with eligibility requirements as long as you have not purchased a home in the calendar year or the 4 previous calendar years. And there's some criteria that's really important that you check with regard to that. But you could be eligible to contribute to the FHSA. So it's definitely worthwhile to have a look. So with this particular plan, you can save more. This would be really like it. If you're not buying a property, say at the end of the 14 years or sooner, you realize that your life has shifted and you're not actually going to buy a property, you can move your FHSA account to an RRSP account. So you can transfer it. They're fully transferable from FHSA to RRSP. You also can transfer it to your RRIF as well, so your RRIF. So it's super flexible. If you've saved in it, but you're not utilizing the home purchase aspect of it, you can definitely utilize those funds in your existing retirement plans. The good news is when you make that transfer, it is not impacting your contribution limit. So it's another win-win. So who is eligible? Any resident of Canada between the ages of 18 and 71 years who did not at any prior time in the calendar year or the preceding 4 calendar years inhabit a principal place of residence as an eligible home. So as I mentioned, really check eligibility because that's important. There's a little bit of fine print with the FHSA, so I really encourage you to look at those details. Who is eligible? I'm going to go into it a little bit more detail and I'm going to read right from the summary page so I don't miss anything. Any resident of Canada aged between 18 and 71 years old who did not at any prior time in the calendar year or 4 preceding calendar years inhabit a principal place of residence, an eligible home in Canada or elsewhere owned or co-owned by them or their current spouse or common law partner. So really check into it, have a conversation with your wealth advisor because there are some eligibility tricky items in there, but it's definitely worthwhile to have a look. As I mentioned, the annual contribution limit is $8,000 to a maximum of $40,000. If you have unused contribution room, you can carry that forward to future years. The maximum per year though is $16,000. We had a great question the other day when we were reviewing the FHSA. Is there a penalty for over contribution? And you betcha, yes, there is a penalty for an over contribution. So be really careful with your wealth plan, making sure that you don't contribute too much and that you're doing it in the fashion that the plan was designed for. If you do over contribute, it's 1% per month if the excess contribution is at any time of the month. So even if it was excess for a day, you're still going to have that penalty of 1% per month. Another great question, do the returns grow on a tax sheltered basis? Absolutely. Just like a TFSA, just like an RRSP, and just like a RRIF, the returns grow on a tax sheltered basis. So any goodness that you have in there, any gains, any income, any dividends, you're not taxed on those in the FHSA. The types of investments that are eligible, there is a broad range of investments that are eligible for an FHSA. Work with your trusted wealth advisor. Your FHSA should be accompanied with a suitable investment plan. So really important to pair that with your risk tolerance and timeline. Can the amounts withdrawn be recontributed to the account? No. Once they're withdrawn, they're withdrawn. Another great question is, can withdrawals affect your income tested government benefits? No, absolutely not. Another great question, in the event of a marriage breakdown or death, are rollovers between spouses tax-free? The answer is yes, but certain conditions apply. So I definitely would look into the details of this one. If the contribution is financed with a loan, is the interest on that loan tax deductible? The answer is no, unfortunately not. So I hope I've explained a little bit more about the tax-free first home savings account. This is a new offering. It is a new account available. And of course, conditions may change in the future, but at this point in time, this is all of the information that we do have on the FHSA. I feel that this is a terrific conversation to have with your wealth advisor. We are talking to our clients, our next generation clients, about this savings plan. You do have the ability to save more, and we always love something that has tax deductibility and something that is sheltered so that you're not having to pay tax on your investments within that plan. I think it's really important to always invest in a way that you're aligned with, follow your own risk tolerance and time horizon, complete your due diligence. The FHSA could be a terrific plan for you, but I think it's very important to have a conversation with your wealth team to see how it fits in with your strategy. If you are interested, I've got a terrific summary that compares an FHSA, an RRSP, and a TFSA. So please reach out to me as always with any questions that you have. And until next time, I'm Laurel Marie Hecky.